everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Molly. This video is just for the purpose of quickly talking about something that I have been dealing with and a lot of other reactors have been dealing with on YouTube lately, and that is copyright issues and videos being blocked. Alright, so I did make a message about this on the community tab, but I know not everyone really checks that or sees it, so I just wanted to kind of come out and explain some of this to people in case you're wondering where certain videos are, and it feels as though maybe I'm just giving up on certain shows. That is not the case. Lately, I have had a few videos not just be given a copyright claim, which means that the copyright holder can say, we only want this video shown in certain areas, or you can show this video all you want, but we get all of the revenue for any ads or anything. You don't get the option to make any money, we get it. So I've actually had a ton of those happen throughout the time I've had this channel. And I don't really consider that big of a deal. You know, if they want to claim the money for one of my videos, alright, fine, go ahead and do it as long as I can keep the video up. I'm good with that. But lately, I have been having videos completely blocked, which means that I receive a notice saying that the copyright holder of whatever series it is that I'm talking about and reviewing and reacting to says this video cannot be shown at all. So this has been happening with greater frequency lately, particularly around The Expanse. Previously, not only had there never been a video that I had done on The Expanse blocked, but there hadn't even been any claims made for any Expanse videos at all, which is fairly rare for me. Pretty much every other series that I have been doing, there have been some claims made at some point on my videos. So there had been nothing, and then suddenly, a couple of weeks ago, I started having videos just completely blocked. And I guess I'm not the only person that this was happening to on YouTube. It seemed to be happening with pretty much any new Expanse video that was put out, and some of the older videos as well. There's a special kind of problem that goes along with this too, and that is that the claims are being made by NBC Universal, the parent company of the Sci-Fi channel, Sci-Fi being the company that originally owned and produced The Expanse. Why do I say this is a problem? Well, because NBC Universal does not own the rights to The Expanse anymore. They sold them to Amazon, and as such, they don't really even have the right to block or claim videos that contain content from The Expanse at all. Nonetheless, they have been doing so. So, what I've been dealing with is a situation where videos of mine are being blocked, and the only thing that I can do is file a dispute. For those of you that don't know how the copyright system works through YouTube, what happens is anyone can basically come through and make a claim on one of your videos and say, your video contains copyrighted material that belongs to me. I know a lot of people believe that if you only use 10 minutes from a video, 10 minutes of clips in your reaction video, that that's fair use and that it cannot be claimed. That's a bit of a myth. Okay? Technically, the owners of the copyright can claim even if you use just a couple seconds of their material. It's just that they tend to not do it if you only use 10 minutes or under. That is because if you only use 10 minutes or under, then you are likely doing things that make your video fall under fair use. What makes videos fall under fair use? Things like you are heavily editing the material and including it in with original material of your own. And on top of that, that it is there for the purpose of review or commentary in some sort of way. Something perhaps that is educational or considered useful to people. And then on top of that, the video has to not compete with the original. So if someone was going to watch one of my videos, it wouldn't seem as though it was in competition with going and actually watching The Expanse, say on Amazon. Alright, so usually if you only use 10 minutes or under, you're fulfilling all of those qualities, and so you're not super likely to get a copyright claim or block. But they can do it at any time. And this is especially true here on YouTube, because what happens is they file their copyright claim, or they block your video, and I have the option to say I'm going to dispute this. But my dispute does not actually go to anyone working at YouTube. my dispute, where I have to go in and explain why this video I think falls under fair use or they don't have the right to claim it, goes to whoever made the claim in the first place. So NBC Universal has blocked, say, my Expanse video. I file a dispute, but I give that dispute to NBC Universal. And then someone who works for them will review my dispute. They're supposed to then look at everything I've said and determine whether they think my dispute is fair. If they do, they can release my video to be free to be seen to anyone. But if they decide, nah, they can just say, no, I think that my blocking of your video was right, and they can deny my request. And that's basically what usually happens, okay? Usually if someone's gonna file a copyright claim on you in the first place, then they're not gonna just say, oh no, you're right, when you file a dispute saying it's fair use. So it's very, very unlikely that you will actually win a dispute in these circumstances. So pretty much it's all up in the hands of NBC Universal, which again, as I previously mentioned, is not great here because they don't actually even own the Expanse. But there really isn't anything you can do. YouTube doesn't arbitrate these things, okay? It's part of the deal that they made in order to, you know, not repeatedly be sued by giant corporations for people putting videos like this up here. They made it so any copyright disputes have to be between the individual companies and the individual content makers, and YouTube does not get in the middle. So there really isn't much I can do in those circumstances. So this whole long thing is to say to you guys, right now, I'm trying to dispute things. I'm trying to just play around with editing and find different ways to hopefully not get a block. But if it continues to happen, then in the future, then I might need to just go and set some videos up on Vimeo, and then I'll post links with little videos here so you can follow them going forward. That'll be the next step if everything I'm doing doesn't currently work. All right, so if you see videos missing, right now the big ones this is happening with are The Expanse and Hannibal, but it could happen with any series. If you see stuff missing, that is why. It's not because I'm not doing things, it's not because I've quit any of these shows that I'm watching and reacting to, it's because there's a lot of stuff happening with copyright and video reaction channels at the moment. Okay, so I'm trying my best. I'm gonna keep getting videos out there. If they keep getting blocked, eventually we'll have to do something else and figure out another solution. All right, so I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in so you're not left waiting and thinking, hey, is she just quitting? No, I'm not quitting. We're just having some difficulties with NBC Universal at the moment. All right, so that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time for a reaction video that hopefully will not be blocked. Bye.